Juliet, you know it's death for us both if they catch you.
Don't be angry, please. Kiss me. Okay, I have the best news.
Okay, tell me about it quicker than you have to go.
I found a place where we can get married.
What?
Yeah.
How? It's not allowed.
It may not be allowed, but it's gonna happen.
What? Who would you find?
One question at a time.
Okay, tell me all about it, and you have to go.
Okay. So some of the proles still have churches.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, they're really hidden away in secret, but there are a few that still exist.
And you found one.
Yeah.
And we can get married.
Yes.
When?
Anytime?
Tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Sometime next week, please. I just got appointed the chairwoman of the anti-sex committee. Wouldn't it be funny if they do?
We really get married. What if it's a trap?
Winston Smith, are you trying to get out and marry me?
No, of course not. I just got given a hope. You know, Big Brother doesn't believe in marriage.
The aim of the party was not merely to prevent men and women from forming loyalties which it might not be able to control. Its real, undeclared purpose was to remove all pleasure from the sexual act. Not love so much as eroticism was the enemy. Inside marriage as well as outside it. All marriages between party members had to be approved by a committee appointed for the purpose, and though the principle was never clearly stated, permission was always refused if the couple concerned gave the impression of being physically attracted to one another. The only recognized purpose of marriage was to beget children for the service of the party. Sexual intercourse was to be looked on in a slightly disgusting minor operation, like having an enema. This, again, was never put into plain words, but in an indirect way, it was rubbed into every party member from childhood onwards. There were even organizations such as the Junior Anti-Sex League, which advocated complete celibacy for both sexes. All children were to be begotten by artificial insemination and brought up in public institutions.
I went to O'Brien.
What? You killed us both!
Oh, don't say that. I've saved us.
How can you say that? O'Brien is a black suit. He's in our party.
He's an old friend. He won't harm us.
How can you just say that?
Because it's true. How do you think I got to work next to you at the Ministry of Truth?
O'Brien?
Of course.
Well, then he's a traitor.
Well, I don't know about that, but he's definitely understanding.
Can you be sure?
Yeah, he's an old friend. I've known him for years.
You have a friend in our party.
Yeah, and he'll help us.
I don't understand you at all.
What is there to understand, Winston? He's a friend. We can still have friends. Big Brother hasn't stamped that out yet.
No, of course not. Cool. And I got a place for us.
You got a place for us to be together?
Yeah, it's this nice, happy little, wonderful shop. A little favorite place over a junk shop in the girls section.
Oh, Winston, that's wonderful.
I rented it. We can move it next week.
Oh, I love you. It's really hard to work next to you and not be able to show it. You could tell us.
No, but we have to be careful.
I should probably go. But you're not angry?
No, of course not.
You understand why I had to come?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Winston, why do you look nervous? Aren't you happy?
Oh, no, it's nothing really.
What is it? Who are these people?
They were Jones, Aronson, and Rutherford, the original leaders of the revolution, along with Goldstein and Big Brother.
Oh yeah, I remember reading about them in our history books. They turned counter-revolutionists and confessed in the purge of 1970.
And Goldstein escapes.
And Big Brother was left. So, why is this important to you?
It was 1975. They confessed in 1970, but they were allowed to go free. I saw them once in the Chestnut Tree Cafe. There were these broken men just sitting there drinking victory cup. Tears kept coming down the face of Rutherford.
I don't understand why you're so excited.
Well, because, see, later that year, they confessed they had flown to India on a secret mission, and they gave information to the general staff of East Asia. We were fighting East Asia at the time.
Okay. So, what? I still don't get it.
Look at the date on the paper. That's the day I saw them at the cafe. It means they couldn't have been in India because they were right here in London.
Where did you get this from?
It was on my desk this morning.
Vincent,
Must have been a mistake.
why didn't you get rid of it?
Because, Julia, it's proof that history's being changed.
That's your job, Winston. I don't understand why you care so much about the past. It's the future that's important.
The past has been abolished. History's being changed. Books are being rewritten already. We don't know anything about the years before the revolution. I help falsify the past, but I'm only a link in the chain. I've never actually had physical evidence to prove it until this.
Winston, destroy it.
I know, I should, but it'll mean the final loss of freedom.
Freedom, freedom. I'm starting to think that the party was right. Freedom is slavery.
No, freedom is the freedom to say that 2 + 2 is 4. Once that's granted, all else follows.
Winston, I love you, but I don't understand you.
Your whole hatred of the party is based on the fact that it won't let you do what you want. Like get married to me.
Yeah, and now we're getting married. So now I don't hate anyone. Why do you hate so hard?
I don't really know. You should go.
To know and not to know, to be conscious of complete truthfulness while telling carefully constructed lies. To hold simultaneously 2 opinions which cancel out, knowing them to be contradictory and believing in both of them. To use logic against logic. To repudiate morality while laying claim to it.
You're a traitor! You're a fellow criminal! I will shoot you! Are you resist my... You have no... I will kill you! I will send you to the south mines!
Gladys! Stop making all that noise! You're a good spy, but you shouldn't say things like that, even in play. Go to bed. I'm sorry, Smith. You know how children are. Gladys is only 16, but she already knows all the words. They teach her so well in the spies. Go stay. Gladys! You know, Smith, that toy eardrum that they gave her at the spies? It's just a toy, of course, but it does work, and she can listen at the keyholes. You know what this means. It's death to be caught with a woman, a party member, too.
I know.
Wow. I need to report this.
I know.
You know, I always thought you were such a good thinker, Smith. I guess you never really know a person, but at least I know my duty.
Parsons.
What?
She is a member of the Thought Police.
What do you mean? Wow. I did have the right line on you. Well, I'd better hurry and report you before she does. After all, I am your neighbor.
Parsons. It's not me she's spying on.
What do you mean?
It's you.
Me?
That's why she was here. She was questioning me about you. She asked if I'd ever see you commit a face crime.
How could she? Winston, you know me. I'm your neighbor.
Yes, Parsons, I do know you.
I've been a devoted worshiper of Big Brother all my life. I was in the Spies a year before I was of age. My photo was in the Times as a child hero.
I know.
I even reported my uncle to the Thought Police because he was complaining about the chocolate ration. Winston, what else did you tell her?
I told her that you were a do-gooder, a double-plus good thinker, a devoted worshiper of Big Brother.
Devoted? I love Big Brother. I love him.
I think I convinced her, but be careful. I wouldn't say anything about this to anybody.
No, not a word. Not at all.
Just be careful, Parsons.
Thank you. You're a good man, Smith.
Well, you better get back to your room. Propaganda hour is almost over.
I'll never forget this.
Oh, and Parsons. Comrade Julia said that Gladys makes too much racket. She asked you to encourage her to call party members vile names.
Don't worry about that nasty brat. I'll fix her.
How can you be a thought criminal? I'll tell you how, comrades. There are agents of Goldstein everywhere. They are lurking, waiting to poison your minds.
where me and my Sam used to live. Before it was killed, that is. I hope it suits you.
It's nice. It's very nice.
There ain't no other. I don't know of any other rooms to rent around here.
Oh my God, Winston. It's perfect. It's magnificent. It's ours. And no telescreen?
No telescreen.
Oh my God.
I ain't never had one of them things. Too expensive, I guess. Us pearls ain't important enough somehow.
And no picture of Big Brother?
No picture of Big Brother.
Maybe I can find you guys a piece of cloth to make a curtain for the window. Heaven knows you're paying enough.
Welcome home.
Home. This is our home, isn't it?
Maybe I should have carried you across the threshold. I think people used to do something like that.
No, it's way too steep. All those steps.
Okay, but there should be something more. I don't know, a ceremony or something.
What about the ceremony we just had? Didn't you think it was funny?
Funny.
Yeah, the preacher was missing all his front teeth, so every time he talked, he whistled.
He's an old man. He hates the party. He knows we do too.
Yeah, I hate the party the most, but I'm smart about it. I always hiss the loudest at Goldstein. I spend 3 nights a week at the Children's Youth Movement, and I volunteer at the Children's Spies Organization. In fact, I'm very well thought of. Why do you hate the party so much?
It's tough to explain. Because 2 plus 2 is 4, not 5 or 7 or whatever the party says it is. Because there must have been a time in the past when things were better.
You really think the old days were better?
They must have been. Thought was free, men were different from one another, families lived together.
How old were you when the revolution happened?
6, I think, maybe 7.
Do you remember it?
Not really, just little insignificant things.
Wow. Oh, missed.
What was it?
A rat.
Julie, don't say that word.
Don't worry. I'll patch up the hole and it won't come back. I hate rats.
Julie!
Winston, what's wrong? You're shaking.
I'm sorry. It's just, I can't stand it. Not even the word. The thing happened when I was a kid.
Yeah, I guess we all have something that we literally can't stand. As for me, it's...
What?
Never mind.
So you're aware of the conspiracy, the book, Goldstein's book.
Oh yeah, everyone knows about it, but no one's seen it. I don't think it's real.
No, it's real.
How do you know?
Well, Brian spoke to me again yesterday at lunch.
You thought you were nervous? You just don't trust him?
I think I do now. He congratulated me on my work. That's the 3rd time this week. And then he invited me over to his apartment to pick up the latest edition of the Newspeak Dictionary.
So that means there's a conspiracy?
It must. Why else would he invite me to his house for something as simple as that? Besides, help us get married.
Well, I don't know if that means he's a traitor. He's a member of the inner
A member
party.
of the inner party. I know, but that's what makes it so perfect for him. There's something about a look. You can understand that.
Yeah, I understand. That's how I found you. Okay, we'll go to him.
It's agreed then.
Yeah, what else can we do?
That's just it. I don't know. Are you willing to get caught up in this organization?
Winston, if there's an organization, and if you're in it, then I want to be in it. I want to be where you are.
Agreed then. First thing tomorrow, we'll talk to O'Brien. We'll set up a
Well,
meeting.
here you are. I did manage to find a bit of cloth to make a curtain for the window. Not that it'll do you much good. It's really old. Now, if it was old print you happen to be interested in, this stuff is for sale.
The painting's back on the wall.
Sure it is. Can't trust anybody around here. Kids these days, they'll steal anything they can get their hands on.
Isn't that the old war museum?
Yeah, it is, but it used to be a church. St. Clement's Day, its name was. Oranges and lemons to the bells of St. Clement's.
Sweet.
Man, you must have seen so much change since you were a kid.
The gin was better. And there was beer too. Mild beer. Wallop we used to call it when I was a girl. 4 pence a pint. That was before the war, of course.
And which war was that?
It's all wars. Ouch, my feet. Don't suppose you happen to have any extra shoe coupons, do you?
No, we don't. What I wanted to know was this. Did you have more freedom back then?
Freedom?
Yeah, freedom to say what you want, think as you like.
To wear what you want, like a dress or a hat even.
Hats!
It's not more about the hats. But the rich people back when you were a kid,
The House of Lords.
The House of Lords, what do you think you will? Do they feel entitled to oppress you because they were rich and you were poor? Do you have to knuckle under to them?
They like you to drop them a curtsy now and again. Like, it shows respect. I didn't agree with it myself, but I've done it often enough.
I haven't made myself totally clear. If you could choose, would you choose to live then or now?
I know what you expect me to say. You expect me to say I'd much rather be young. Most people say they'd rather be young if you ask them. When you're young, you got your health and your strength. When you get to my time of life, you ain't never well. I suffer something wicked from my feet to my kidneys. It's just terrible. On the other hand, there's great advantages to being older. Like, I had my dreams, and I can remember what they were.
You can remember them?
Sam's gone now, but what we had, no big brother can take away. I remember it here. Now, just holler if you need anything.
The trolls, they're human. We aren't human. We are the dead.
No, we're the living. You've got to believe that. As long as we have feelings, we are the living.
No, we are the dead. We have no past, no dreams to remember.
Yeah, but we have a future and a time to make our dreams.
Maybe. Has it ever occurred to you that the best thing for us to do right now would be to part ways and never see each other again?
Yes, it's occurred to me, but I'm not going to do it all the same.
We've been lucky, but it can't last. In the end, we're sure to be apart.
Don't be so downhearted. We've lasted this long.
When once they do catch us, there will be nothing, literally nothing that either of us can do for the other one.
Yeah.
Do you realize how utterly alone we shall be?
Yes.
All that matters is that we don't betray each other.
If you mean confess, we'll do that soon enough. Everyone does it. They can't help it.
Confession isn't betrayal. What you say or do doesn't matter. You're right about that. Only feelings matter. If they can make you stop loving you, that'll be the real betrayal.
Then, Winston, they can't do that. They can't get inside your head, can they?
No, suppose they can't. If you can believe that staying human is worth it, even against all else, you've beaten them.
Yes. Then we've already won, Winston. All they have is hate, and we have love. And as long as we have love, we've won.
We're here to see O'Brien.
Is he expecting you?
No. Yes? I don't actually know. He asked us to drop in.
May I have your names?
Yes, this is Julia, and I'm Smith. Listen, Smith.
Thank you. Have a seat. I'll call upon you.
Where do you think they get things like this?
The inner party gets special privileges.
Winston, you're nervous. What's wrong?
Maybe it's all a mistake.
What's a mistake?
Our being here.
He asked you to come.
You had to pick up a book. What if that's all it was? What if it's not one of us?
Then we'll be vaporized, hanged, we'll be unpersons.
Don't just say that. You turned it off.
Yes, I did. You members of the inner party have that privilege. Shall I sit? What will you?
I'll say. That thing's really off.
Yeah? We are alone.
We're here because we believe there is some sort of a conspiracy, and that you're a part of it, and we would like to be a part of it.
Yes, we're members of the we're enemies of the party.
We disbelieve in its principles.
We're thought criminals.
We're married.
tell you all this because we want to put ourselves at your mercy.
If you would like us to incriminate ourselves in any other way, we are ready.
Okay. Don't be alarmed. Martin he's one of us. Martin, please set the drinks down and take a seat for the next 10 minutes. It's called wine. You've heard about it in books, no doubt. I mean, not much of it gets to the outer party, I'm afraid, but I think it's fitting we begin to drink a toast. To Goldstein.
To Goldstein.
To Goldstein.
There is such a person as Goldstein.
Yeah, she exists. Where is she? I have no idea.
And the conspiracy. It's real.
It's not just something the government made up?
It's real enough. The Brotherhood, we like to call it. We only have a few minutes left. It's unwise even for a member of the inner party to talk or telescreen for more than a few minutes. We have about 12 minutes left. Incidentally, you both ought not to have come here together. That was very unwise. When you leave, you'll have to leave separately. You, Comrade Julia, you will leave first.
Okay.
Now then, what are you prepared to do?
Anything we can to help destabilize the party.
Prepared to give your life?
Yes.
Prepared to commit acts of sabotage?
Yes.
Prepared to betray your country?
Yes.
Yes.
Prepared to forge, to cheat, to blackmail?
Yes.
Yes.
You do anything to weaken the power of the party?
Anything.
Yes.
You would, if necessary, throw acid in a child's face?
Yes.
You're willing to erase your identity and live out the rest of your life as a dock worker?
Yes.
You're willing to commit suicide if and when we order you to do so?
Yes.
The two of you are willing to separate and never see each other again?
No.
No.
Well, you did well to tell me. It is necessary that we do know everything. You do realize that if he comes back, he may not be the same person. I mean, his face, his hair, his eyes, it may not be the same. And sometimes it's necessary to hate between them. We're good. Then that's settled. Martin, I shall switch on in a few minutes. Take a good look at these comrades' faces before you go. You'll see them again, but I may not. It's time for you to go. But first, let us finish the wine. What'll it be to this time? To the death of Big Brother? To humanity? To the future?
To the past.
I see, yeah. The past is more important, really. To the past.
To the past.
To the past.
You probably imagine the Brotherhood as a huge underworld of conspirators, conspiring secretly in caves, scribbling messages on walls, but none of that exists.
Well, then what? How?
It's impossible for any member to be aware of more than a few other members. I mean, if Goldstein himself were to fall into the hands of the thought police, he wouldn't be able to give a list of all of his members, because no list even exists. The Brotherhood is impossible to wipe out because nothing sustains it but an idea, which is indestructible. You'll never have anything to sustain you but this idea. You'll work for a while, you'll get caught, you'll confess, and then you'll be killed. There will be no perceptible change from that within our lifetime. We are the dead. The only thing possible to do now is just extend the area of sanity little by little and just communicate individual to individual.
We are the dead.
We are the dead.
You have a few minutes left. I think it's time for you to go. You have a hiding place?
Yes.
Where is it?
Over in old junk shop in the girl section.
You should have told me. The less any of us know, the better. We'll have to find something a little more permanent for you. In the meantime, I'll send you the book.
Goldstein's book.
Yes.
There is such a thing.
Yeah, but it may be a few days before I get a hold of a copy. You know, there are only like a few of them. You carry a briefcase?
As a rule, yes.
What's it like?
Black, 2 straps, very shabby.
Okay, so in a few days among your morning work, you'll find a misprinted word, and you'll have to get it repeated. The next day, you will leave your briefcase at home.
Then what?
So, when you return to work, during the day, a man will touch your arm and say, I believe you dropped your briefcase. The one he hands you will contain Goldstein's book. You were to return it within 14 days. Is all that understood?
Yes.
Good. There's a few minutes before we have to go. We shall meet again. If we do meet again,
In a place where there is no darkness.
in the place where there's no darkness. Right. Do you have any questions before we go?
No.
No? All right, you better get them.